Hey guys, this is Thetos, and well, I just got done doing some work, so I'm a little bit tired. And before I did anything, I wanted to play some Dank Salt, so here I am. Because I got the A-gap ring, wow, that guy disconnected, but because I've got the A-gap ring now, I can just kind of do as much mindless low-level PvP as possible. Sorry about the noise, I'm eating Skittles. But, basically, I think there's one thing that I've noticed since being here, and it's kind of an obvious thing, but I'm seeing a lot of twinking. I mean, I just ran into a guy who had Chaos Firestorm, and he was a Bell nerd, so, like, he invaded me and then he BM'd me, and it was like, he lived with a tick of health, and yeah, then there was this other guy, and it looked like he was kind of new to PvP, and like, he threw out he tried to parry my guard break. Excuse me, it was kind of funny, actually. My weapon is only like +5, I think. Oh, I just got wrecked. Let's see, and basically how I'm going to go about leveling up my weapon is when I want to use a soul item, I'm going to... Oh, I put on the wrong legs. That would explain that, but when I want to... sorry, I'm trying to do fashion souls really quick. Yeah, that looks pretty okay. But, basically when I want to level up a weapon, when I need souls, I'm just going to take off the ring, use a soul item, and then put it right back on immediately, because I'm not leveling up and I don't want my SM to get too high. But I want it to get high enough, you know, for when I upgrade weapons. BSAA1. This is the guy that just disconnected from me. Is he going to disconnect again? He disconnected again, immediately. Wow, that's actually kind of funny. That is, he actually disconnected from me twice in a row. Sir, you get a medal. That's impressive. I actually, for this playthrough, I got my first PvP parry. I wish I'd gotten it on video, but I did not. There was a guy who came in before the really twinked out guy who was like really BM, looked like he was new to PvP, so he didn't bow. He tried to backstab me when I bowed, and then I just like rolled and then smacked him a couple times. And he had like a little tick of damage, and he tried to R1 me, and I just parried him, and with my parrying dagger, which is actually the second. For those of you who don't know, it's actually it's my second PvP parry with the parrying dagger ever. So I just got that, so I'm kind of happy about that one. Like, I've got both the bell ring on, and I've got the and then I'm also here, so I can get, you know, I've got a double chance of getting PvP. I have not fought tater tots yet. Kind of want some tots now, though. Let's see. Do I have any buffs? I don't think I do. Hello, young sir. It is good to meet you. Looks like he killed what's her name? Oh, Lucatiel. The slow walk. Sir, stop it. This is pathetic. It's like he thinks I don't know what parry spamming is. And I got him on the roll. Are you gonna use your big sword, sir? That was a waste to use that big sword of yours. Ooh, that was a good parry. See, now that is how you parry, by the way. I apologize, tater tots, but parry spamming is no bueno, especially when you're trying to, like, hit. I don't know, it's like he was trying to predict a parry that was never going to come. Let's see, another weapon I'm going to be using, and it's good that I'm using some Twinkling Titanite for it, but I'm actually going to be using the Drangleic sword. So yeah, that'll be fun. I've never really used it except for on my first playthrough, but I thought about it and I was like, you know, it's kind of, it has shorter range It's the only greatsword that has shorter range than the Key of the Embedded, I believe. The Embedded has about the same range, but it does more damage, and it has a similar swing speed. So I'm just going to use it, and it's going to make me look really, really nubbish. But if fully upgraded, the sword is just as viable as any other weapon. It's kind of a shame you don't see it more often, honestly. Because people, it's hard for you to... Oh, well that's... okay. GG. It's hard for you to predict somebody. It's like, it makes people think that players who wear more like low level gear are more predictable because they think they're lower level players. But most of the time when you see a player using lower level gear, but they, like, let's say you can see their ring set up and they have a stamina ring, like if they're rocking this in PvP, then they're probably new. I mean, I've had that ring save me once in a gank, but that was like a very low level ring or a very low level gank, and I only had 4 rings. So, you know, I used what I had, and the ring actually saved my life because I had the fight draw out long enough to where it probably healed about half of my life throughout the total time of the fight. But the host summoned like 3 or 4 times, so I kind of had to keep dealing with summons, and it was kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, my build's progress. I play Fashion Souls every once in a while. I think this is actually pretty cool looking, honestly. As far as like gear goes, this is probably one of my cooler sets that I've ever come up with. Though I have to say that the imported machetes. I don't know how you'd pronounce that, and I feel kind of bad that I don't know how to pronounce it. Like I'm not smart, but basically those gauntlets look pretty good with almost every armor set that I can think of. Man, I can't believe I got two parries with this weapon today. With this parrying dagger. I've never been a fan of using the parrying dagger because I like having a shield, hence why I have a shield in this build. But I like having a shield at my disposal, and I like being able to either block an attack and get like the second swing, or to just like learn their swinging pattern using a shield, and then I can just parry their first swing or their second swing, either or. And it's good for rapiers and stuff, but with the parrying dagger, what it's making me learn is I have to while the fight's going on, look at and see what their how they swing, look and see what their swing patterns are. I have to like roll out of the way and catch what they did, you know. So it's making me have to really learn, and I like that. I'm gonna take that off because those are kind of rare, and it's not going to be a while before I can even get those like at a normal basis. The spear does not do too much less damage, funnily enough. And then I can use... No, I can't use the Twin Blade yet. I want to use the Dragon Rider Twin Blade pretty badly, actually, on this build, of all things. Just because it looks like it's like a really fun-looking weapon. Oh, canceled invasion. I'm going to see if there's maybe a dragon sign or something outside really quick. No. I thought I have invaded about 10 times, but I guess I was wrong. It's just weird to see how many twinked out characters are in this soul range. Because I'm only at like 200, or no, I'm not even... No, yeah, I'm at 0.223 as far as my soul memory goes. So, like, people invading who have like Chaos, Firestorm, and like are using advanced PvP tactics. I almost got 2-shot by a guy earlier. He hit me twice with an axe, and I was left with maybe like literally an 11th or 12th of my max HP, which is pretty scary. I was sitting there and I was like, well, that's not fair. I missed the parry, and I let him get 2 axe R2s on me, and it was the hand axe. If it had been the bandit axe, I would have been dead. Like, the first hit would have done more than half, which, I mean, I guess that's understandable. Wait, no, it's not. I have 30 vitality. That's ridiculous. Or 30 vigor. I grabbed just enough vitality to where I can get a couple of stabs in with my rapier and then be able to roll out of the situation if it goes bad. It kind of lets me have pretty... Excuse me. It allows me to have some pretty okay stamina management. And then the stamina, like the low tier green or Chloranthy ring helps quite a bit. Man, I'm just not getting any fights. This is kind of sad. I'm gonna go clear out the upstairs, I guess, while I wait. I mean, I was getting, like, this place was hopping yesterday. Like, I went to a friend's place yesterday, and this place was, like, hopping before I went. And now that it's, like, it's only, like, 6 o'clock where I'm at, and it's just craziness. Because you'd think that it would be a bit, even with it being Sunday, you'd still think it'd be a little bit more active. This is the guy that I think, like, well, this is the guy that killed me a moment ago, and then he also is the one that almost 3-shot me with the axe. See, I'm pretty nice. I like bow to him and everything, and he's just like, and he BMs me, and he's gonna keep using that sword. See, I let him buff and stuff too. It's the sun. I believe that's the sun sword. So, gonna need to just catch him. No backstab for you. Nope. Running R1, backstep, R1, and R2. That was some bad stamina management, but that worked out in my favor. Nope. I thought I was going to predict that one. But I predicted that, so... See, he has like every pyromancy known to man. It's kind of impressive. And death? No, not death. Not yet. Death. He knows I have fire bombs. Why would he do that again? But GG. But... Ooh, a slab. Sweet. But with that being the case, thank you all for coming by, and this is my new build in progress. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bloop.